What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. There are going to be so many videos and breakdowns coming in the next couple of days because of the official Disney Plus day tomorrow. But before we hit that, we've got one or two last Spider-Man videos. In fact, this is really going to be two videos in one. We have to start with Ned Leeds, Jacob Batalon's Instagram story last night. The two photos he shared that were extremely curious, having everybody question, are you Hobgoblin? And then we have to talk about the guy who claimed to have seen the two post-credit scenes, issue the spoiler warning, say what he said was in them. Incidentally, we have a separate industry insider and Big Screen Leaks weighing in on those same post-credit scenes this morning. We've got to talk about both of those, but remember, in the next 2 or 3 days, it's going to be a madhouse. Tomorrow, there are a ton of new trailers coming for Disney Plus Day for Marvel Studios, new franchise announcements, and possible casting. So in order to keep up with all the videos and breakdowns, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you do, and leave a comment down below. That'll automatically enter you to win all the giveaways here at the channel, including the PlayStation 5, which we are right around the corner from. So hit the sub button, leave a comment down below if you want. Stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Also, huge thank you to Marvel and Disney. I got the pre-screener for the first 2 episodes of Hawkeye last night. The social media reaction embargo actually goes up at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want, check back at the channel. I'll give you my thoughts and reactions on the first 2 episodes of Hawkeye. Okay, where to start? Jacob, what are these photos? Like literally what is going on in these photos? Now, he posted these to his story with no explanation and then went live later on in the night. I literally happened to be going to sleep, opened up my Instagram. He went live. He called Tom Holland. They made plans for later in the week, and then the number one question going down in the chat is, were you Hobgoblin? Are you Hobgoblin? Is this Hobgoblin? Now, guys, remember, he's an actor. He could be working on other projects, but other projects that require that kind of makeup and prosthetics. Also, the storyline from the comics does follow he becomes Hobgoblin, and of all of the rumored deaths, light spoiler warning, he would be one of them that would mean the most to impacting Tom Holland. We've heard this movie's going to be visceral, brutal, and that coming directly from Tom Holland, literally in the last 2 or 3 days. A death, someone around and close to Spider-Man, would just be par for the course for the story, so much so that it's almost not a spoiler warning. And we've heard that there's a chance that Peter Parker is going to go absolutely ballistic at some point in this movie and beat Green Goblin within an inch of his life. Could it be that one leads to the other? Did you guys see what I did there? A little Ned Leeds pun, a little Ned Leeds humor. All right, hit the subscribe button, because if you're not going to subscribe for the Ned Leeds pun, I don't even know why I'm trying anymore. Yes, I'm well aware there is still a 6th and final missing villain in this film, and that there's actually room for additional villains if they pull out any of the MCU canon. I'm just a little bit skeptical that they have time for all of this in the film. But guys, here are the photos. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think is going on with these? Very curious, to say the least, especially considering the amount of makeup and prosthetic that's going into this. But again, we'll leave the speculation to the side. Let me know in the comments what you think. Now, let's switch over to the post-credit scene rumors. We're going to issue the spoiler warning here. Remember to take everything that doesn't come from Marvel Studios with a grain of salt. But of course, sometimes it's these anonymous leaks that are true, so if that happens to be the case, and it's in any way going to ruin the future of Spider-Man No Way Home, you've been warned. Okay, so the first rumor started at the end of last week that at least one of the post-credit scenes would include Tom Holland's Peter Parker running into the Venom symbiote. Now, it sort of makes sense. You had Venom, Let There Be Carnage, having Peter Parker in their post-credit scene, so why not have one of the post-credit scenes for Spider-Man No Way Home include Tom Hardy's Venom? Seems to make a lot of sense and would make nobody happier than Sony, who is pushing forward as fast as they can to that billion-dollar crossover of Spider-Man and Venom. Now, grain of salt territory, because we are anonymous 4chan AMAing someone who claimed to have seen the film, and I am super skeptical. I'm going to explain why in just a sec, is indicating there are 2 post-credit scenes, the first of which includes Venom, the second of which includes Daredevil looking at his costume. This is Matt Murdock, who we will only see Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock during the film in lawyer form. Apparently, the post-credit scene setting him up for a comeback. Now, I will mention, there is a rumor that tomorrow's brand new franchise announcements on Disney Plus do include an announcement of a Man Without Fear Daredevil solo show coming back to Disney Plus in a soft reboot of the Netflix character and some of the adjacent characters that we may see coming up in Hawkeye by the end of this year. Who knows? All of that being said, it's sort of interesting to me that anybody would have gotten to see a screener of this film, because most of the industry insiders have indicated that the film is not even done yet. When you add on top of that the fact that we still don't even have a second trailer, even with the NDAs and the way this exists, as someone who gets pre-screeners for stuff now, I highly doubt Sony is doing any showings to the public of any kind for this film at all. And there's not a single other person who's indicated such. So my sort of skeptical grain of salt radar is already up. I'd also like to mention that if this is true, this morning Big Screen Leaks, again, one of the industry insider sort of rumor mill people who've been dropping all sorts of hints about the film, indicated, yeah, there's 2 post-credit scenes, but one of which is great, the other of which is controversial. Well, there is nothing about either of these post-credit scenes that are that controversial. We already know Venom and Spider-Man are going to cross over, and the reboot of Daredevil would be awesome. Most fans are calling for that in the first place. So this doesn't really line up with what people who have a track record in the industry are saying, and I'm very skeptical about the fact that Sony would show anybody a private screener of this. So while, yes, the rumors are all staying sort of intact that it is Venom in one of the post-credit scenes for Spider-Man No Way Home, couldn't we have all guessed that anyway? I mean, if Vegas was running odds on what is going to be in one of the 2 post-credit scenes for Spider-Man No Way Home, I gotta think Venom's up top as the favorite, probably negative money, right? Even money at best, but you're paying the vig. Venom in the post-credit scene -110. Some of you are like, what the heck are you talking about? Don't worry about it. You're not literally missing out on anything. But guys, let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments. Post-credit scenes, and is our boy Ned turning into Hobgoblin? Man, this movie's about to be so crazy and lit at the same time. Let me know what's going on in the comments. Also, check back here this afternoon. I will have my first reactions to the first 2 episodes of Hawkeye. Now quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, we're still giving away a PlayStation 5, now at 900,000 subscribers, which we are literally like 11,500 off and could easily hit by November's end. So hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, A, to push us towards that, but B, to enter yourself to win. Also, we do daily Marvel content at the channel of all kinds, so if you're into that kind of thing, you know, which I'm guessing you are because you're already here, hitting the subscribe button is just going to help you keep up with the videos. Speaking of which, the best way to keep up with the content is hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on, and as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. My name is Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes Music, wherever you listen to original music under the name All Fires. You know, I have 4 songs out. I don't know if any of them are bangers. I don't even know if you'd like any of them, but if you're digging the channel and you want to support me, it's free. Go find my music, click on it. I go by All Fires. I love you guys very much. I will see you later with my immediate reactions to Hawkeye. Y'all have a great day. That Ned Leeds pun, though, right? Let's see where this leads.